G'day, fellas. Welcome to the fourth game of the table topper, the $2,000 table topper for the month of March. Spawning in the north of the map, we've got Kaiserklein on the Germans. And spawning in the south of the map, we've got Knuschelbär playing the United States of America for the second time in the series. Just when you thought Kaiserklein was the only guy playing civilizations more than once, we've got the United States. Knuschelbär very quickly becoming a fan favorite right now. I love to see it. You know, you're not just a fan favorite, Knuschelbär, you're now a Drongo favorite as well. Pulling out the United States, you dirty devil. What are you doing? You can't be doing this. Everyone said the United States is underpowered at the moment. You can't be doing this like... You know what? If there's a time to turn this around, Knuschelbär, you've picked the right time. It is with the United States. I'm confident you can do this. We've got a whole bunch of settlers on gold up here for Kaiserklein. Kaiserklein on the Germans, the trusty Germans, getting in that hunting dogs. Going to be mining that extra little bit of coin. Going to be buying that wood, undoubtedly. Dropping down that house. There it is. Moving it over. Over chopping by, or over gathering by about 4 wood, or 4 coin. Not too bad. Nice little change. And now we've got the Explorer moving out onto the map. I'm really excited to see the United States in this matchup. I love that he picked the United States into the Germans as well. I think the United States do quite well against the Germans because in the early game, the United States are going to be making muskets. They can then leverage those muskets into a timing attack in the third age. And the United States typically are going to have a lot of Gatling guns. So I think it's a relatively favorable matchup for the United States. But Germany, obviously, quite a good civilization as well. Have definitely got their fair share of bonuses. Now got the first shipment coming in for Kaiserklein. We'll wait for him to choose it, and then we'll go in and have a look at his deck. Take a look at the deck. It's 1v1, the standard deck. We've got Silversmith in here, as well as Jaegers and Black Riders. He's famous for his Jaeger play, as well as double skirms, double Ulans as well. 2 heavy cannons in age 4, as well as economic theory in age 1. Explorer now moving towards the east of the map, looking for those wood treasures. Let's take a look and see what Knuschelbär's up to. He's up to 13 villages already. We do see those Coureur de Bars out on the field. Let's take a look at his deck, see what he's got. He's gone for the deck. Choice C is his deck. So I've got the Irish immigrants, the Dutch immigrants, the French immigrants, and the Chinese immigrants. So really just including all of the immigrants possible. You know, he's gone for a very, very versatile and diverse United States, just like the United States we see today. He's also got Lee's Legion in age 2. Not a card that we see a lot of. No Apaches in age 3, no infinite Gatling guns, but we do have him finding the Explorer of Kaiserklein now, getting some damage out onto him. Keep in mind that the general for the United States has got 100 more HP than the European Explorers, so he's able to bully them. If he had 100 less HP, it would have been the other way around. Kaiserklein would have been the one bullying Knuschelbär, but Knuschelbär definitely being able to put on the hurt early and retreating away just before the town center fire does begin, because with the Germans, definitely not going to be hesitating at all to put villagers in that town center. It's already going to be a late age up, but the age up is in queue quite early for Kaiserklein. Quartermaster going up, now getting Gangsaw from the market as well. Virginia is the choice of age up for Kaiserklein, for Knuschelbär, apologies. I'm curious to see whether we're going to spot a trading post going down in transition period here, or whether it's a market that we may see instead. Those are normally the 2 options that we do see, but looks like he's going to be going for this wood block printing of a beautiful woman with 125 XP. While he's doing it, I'm going to be taking a sip of my Red Bull. If you're sitting down at home and you got a nice drink in front of you, I encourage you to do the same thing. Oh, delicious. So quite an early age up as well. Going for the Chinese immigrants as the second card here. So not going for the first card, Chinese immigrants. Going for the second card, Chinese immigrants. So I like this a lot. So probably going to see the first trading post come out. Maybe take the second one here. Maybe oh no, not like this, not like this. Oh no, Kaiserklein sneaking in and taking out the treasure against Knuschelbär. 125 XP swung over to Kaiserklein, a 250 XP swap in total. Oh, that feels terrible. That feels so bad. 125 XP would have shot him up to about halfway on his next shipment point. Kaiserklein is just so ahead of the game right now. He's just so on the money. And the tower is going down as well. Just when you thought it was safe for Kaiserklein, for Knusch to to be sending out. Where is it? Where is it? Here it comes. The trading post rickshaw. I really hope he spots that. I really hope he doesn't just put that down and just. Oh no! Now he's going to lose his explorer as well. Oh my God, Noosh, not like this.
Yes.
Oh, Noosh, and now 100 XP going to be going over to Kaiser. Oh, he managed to get it alive. He managed to get it alive, but I think he's still going to go down. He's got the exact. He managed to keep it alive. Spotting the outpost now with the trading post rickshaw. Second trading post now going to be built in the north instead. Does look like he is going to be losing his explorer. 100 XP going over to Kaiserklein, undoubtedly. Not having any problems with the rickshaw going in straight away and putting the flag up behind. I don't know whether that flag is going to affect it, but very cute nonetheless. He's not going to be able to use it defensively. Putting the outpost up, and now finally the explorer going down. So I do suspect we're probably going to see Minutemen get called relatively early, just because of the tower rush that is coming in. Look how early this is. 4 minutes 50 tower rush. Really good timing here for Kaiserklein. But undoubtedly he would have seen this trading post rickshaw heading up to the north. The 5 pikemen out as well. Going to be doing a little bit of idling. I'm curious to see how much damage these Kuritabai actually take to the crossbowmen, because I suspect it's not going to be a lot. Now we've got a whole bunch of villages in the town center. We've got 17 villages and 17 idle right now. Though it did look like one that wasn't idle. Villager now potentially on the bottom side. Going to be going down. First Ulan being taken out. Does Kaiserklein see this down in the south? He doesn't see it in the south, but he's going to go looking. Now the pikemen are beginning to siege down the trading post. Keep in mind that with the Chinese immigrants, it's going to increase the health pool of the trading post, an extra 40% HP. This trading post, 3,500 XP because of the Chinese immigrants. Knuschelbär. Are we going to see... Oh, the Ulan did spot... I think the Ulan did spot the house. But definitely not on attack move, because I would have stopped and would have said good day. But now Noosh calling out Minutemen as well. Oh no, he didn't call Minutemen. He can't call Minutemen because he levied a trading post. Oh, Drongo. I thought he was going to call Minutemen, but he can't call Minutemen. Keep in mind, the levy ability can only be used once every 150 seconds. And you can't use it if you use it to levy a trading post. And that's exactly what he did. And so now he can't call Minutemen from the home city, so now he loses a trading post. In hindsight, maybe it would have made sense to call Minutemen here instead of... Oh man, look at this. He's got a little bit of hunt here, but this hunt just looks like it's moving away. Dropping down another house. It's definitely a hard position for Noosh. When you've got a tower like this, your opponent building it on top of you, you lose your explorer in the beginning of the game. Gonna be losing another villager now, potentially. No, managing to keep it alive. The Expos just doing a little bit of keeping it back. I can't believe we're seeing United States again right now. Just went... Oh, I think the balance right now in this game is amazing. This is the best the balance has ever been. The fact that Knuschelbär feels like he can pick the United States in this game is just... It's amazing. So now we're actually seeing part of the reason why Chinese immigrants isn't as strong as some of the other cards. So even though Noosh has picked Chinese immigrants, he can't send Minutemen. He could be sending Minutemen right now. He could be, you know, shooting these pikemen, but he's going to lose his stable because he can't call Minutemen. So you really need to appreciate that Chinese immigrants might look good on paper, but at the end of the day, it's cost Noosh his stable, and it's probably going to cost him his life. Second trading post now being sieged down by the Explorer. Explorer with 46 HP. Going to be triggering off that alarm for Knuschelbär. Let's take a look at Kaiserklein, see what he's up to. Second shipment has been sent. It was the 3 settler wagons, now shipping in the 700 coin. Going to be beelining for that Fortress Age. Whereas Noosh, on the other hand, getting that amalgamation, so he has sent in the Hamiltonian economics from the home city. One of the rarer cards that we see. It was definitely popular in the first couple of days of the United States, but now it's somewhat fallen on the back foot, so good to see that Noosh is pulling it out. We've also got a stable going down for Noosh in the bottom part of the map, so not shifting away from that strategy, not moving into a barracks. I say that, but look right underneath his town center. He's got a barracks and it's training regulars. Now sending in state militia as well, so there's a really difficult spot, and I'll do my best to try and explain why it's a difficult spot. Noosh is sending state militia. Kaiserklein is sending gold. Kaiserklein is probably going to be going up to the 3rd age. Knuschelbär is going to be stuck in the 2nd. And if there's one thing I know about math, it's that 3 is more than 2, and it's always better to be more than it is to be less, especially when it comes to ages. So it's going to be a really tough spot for Kaiser, or for Knuschelbär, that's for sure. Now, Knuschelbär also putting the flag down on the stable in the back. This is very sweet. I like this a lot. It's going to increase the training time of his hussars by 25%, so it increases the work rate to military buildings by 25%. So very nice. Now the state militia coming in. These are like skirmishers. To be honest, they're probably a little bit more like strelets. They're very strong strelets. We'll say that much. But now cancelling those regulars that were being trained. Looks like he's going to be potentially pushing the forward base. We've got the 5 hussars coming in, so going for a nice little timing push here. But just keep in mind, Kaiserklein doesn't need to engage at the moment. He's going up to the 3rd age, going up with the exiled prince. Take a look at what he's got in the 3rd age. He's got plenty of unit shipments, 5 unit shipments. So, look, it might mean that he loses this forward base. The hussar going down straight away. Kaiserklein just, you know, checking the health on all the units and saying, all right, I'm just going to kill that hussar. But he may lose this forward base. He may be forced to move these settler wagons back. But at the end of the day, he's going to be up in the 3rd age. He's going to have a shipment that's almost ready. 46 experience needed for his next shipment. So he's got his build quite refined at this point. Now it's at 9 minutes 20 that he's going to be aging up. A pretty decent mass now coming out from Knuschelbär. He's also got the 700 wood that's going to be going down. Not a huge economy though. He's got the bank wagon in deck, hasn't sent it. Got Virginia General Assembly. He could potentially go for. Still going to be quite difficult though. Oh no, not like this!
I'm ready.
Oh my gosh, they were all walking through, but then another command was issued. It's like they don't see it. Oh, look how many there are. They were all walking through, but then it got stuck. Look how many units that is. Oh man, this is in the finals. No, not you guys as well.
Yes.
5 Minutemen, 2 regulars, and a hussar. Fuck, man. You're already behind, and now it's just like, you're even more behind. Yo, quick. Go over. It's got too much health. You're not going to be able to take it out. I can't believe that, man. Do you delete them? Do you leave them there? What do you do? It just feels so terrible, doesn't it? Now reaching the 3rd age Kaiserklein. The 3 war wagons coming in. They're going to be able to one-shot the size. Man, I tell you what, that feels so bad. That feels so darn bad. Oh, man. When you look at this army, you see the way that he's positioning right now. You know that he's hunting for units. He's looking for units. He wants to fight. And you know, I don't even think he's going to be able to pick up that explorer, is he? Does he spot that explorer? Doesn't even spot. Oh, barely spots that explorer. He did spot it. He spotted it.
I'm ready.
He's now moving into position to try and track it down. State militia up here to the north. Just spotting these villages.
Yes. What is your command?
Man, I can't believe it. I really... Oh, gosh. I don't think that that's enough to really change the outcome of the game. Like, when you consider that state militia are now going to be getting caught by Ulans. A whole bunch of veteran war wagons here as well. It feels game-breaking, though. It definitely feels game-breaking, but I think that there's just so many units here for Kaiserklein that, you know, a 3k score lead as well. You just got to say that I feel like Kaiserklein just had so much of a lead already that I wonder how to recreate that. I really wonder, because I could see them going through. They were walking through perfectly in a line, and then as soon as they get retasked onto something else, they all just stand still and they stop. If he had let them go through the outpost, it would have been fine. But nonetheless, the game continues on. A bit frustrating to see, but I'm sure that that'll get fixed up. I know that it is getting looked at by the developers, so do not fret. I know that it is just definitive edition things, but keep in mind, they are constantly updating, constantly looking at the game. Whoa. Oh, what? What is going on? Kaiserklein just deleted a whole bunch of crossbows? Was that Kaiser, like, seeing that and being like, oh, you've got a whole bunch of shit stuck here, I'm just gonna delete them? Man, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. That was a lot of crossbows he deleted. That was like 10 crossbows. He didn't say anything in the chat either. If we didn't see that just then, you know, it would have just been like, oh, you know, it feels real bad, man. You know, like, Noosh should have won. But we saw that. We heard it. We saw those guys go down. We know the truth. Well played, Kaiser. Really, really nice. Got the Minutemen now being called. Age up. Fortress age has been reached. Knuschelbär has aged up. Got no housing population for him to send any units. He could be sending the 54th Massachusetts right now, seeking to get an upgrade and seeking a lot of train time as well, because keep in mind it's equivalent to 4 train time or 4 separate batches right there when you've got the train time. But some of the state militia now getting picked off. Definitely seems like Noosh may be a bit tilted here. Pull tricking those state militia back. Couple units still in the middle of the map, just hanging out. Kaiser's got to deal with this. Noosh now sending a fort. Noosh, are you going for industrial? Noosh, you're macroing for industrial, Noosh. Oh no, he sold stuff. That was going 54th Massachusetts. All right, I got a little bit excited, but then I'm like, well, it would be very hard to do. I mean, you could put up the fort, but it would be really cool if you could put up the fort and then like put up the flag. But the flag's too close to your base, so it's never really going to happen. That's the thing with it. Like, the closest you can get your fort would be, like, maybe here. Or maybe you put, like, your fort here and then put your flag here. I don't know. I gotta try that. I'm sure that something like that could work. And now, Kaiserklein picking off the last of the units stuck in the trading post. He didn't say anything to Noosh about it. Didn't mention that he was a good sport. But undoubtedly, we all saw it. So, good stuff to see from Kaiser. Taking a look at Kaiser, see what he sent from the home city. Nothing really. The German shipments do come in slow. He doesn't have any trading post either, so it is going to take time for him to get those shipments in. Posturing now. Looking to take this final fight. Say to him, you know what? I'm gonna make it count. We've also got a Falconet in queue for Kaiserklein. Wow. So not going for like a culverin or anything like that. The 3 Gatlings are on the way as well. Kaiserklein burning down the barracks of Knuschelbär. He's got veteran regulars being trained out of it, so he does have the veteran upgrade. Keep in mind, he did send 54th Massachusetts from the home city. No factory wagon has been sent in yet. I can't get no factory wagon. State militia taking out some of the Uhlans. Getting a little bit close for comfort, I'd say. Careful, fellas. Now the market going down. Tell you what, look at this. This feels so terrible right now. 1,700 food, 176 coin. I would say that that Noosh is probably a little bit on tilt right now. I know I would be on tilt. I mean, you got to play it out just because, you know, it's high stakes, but bro, feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right, we'll have a look at Kaiserklein. Kaiserklein going with the 9 Uhlans, so he's got that veterancy upgrade for the Uhlans. Not going to be going for the veteran or going for the combat, opting for the 9 Uhlans instead. Losing a couple Hussars here to the war wagons that are incoming. This stable going to go down as well as a villager. No other villagers down here to really be killed. Now we do have that shipment arriving for Kaiser. The big batch of 9 Uhlans coming out. Total of 20 Uhlans on the field, 9 veteran war wagons, and 12 skirmishers. 3 Falconets for Kaiser as well. You thought 3 Gatling guns was significant. Wait till you see 3 Falconets. I wonder if these Gatling guns can get off a shot on the middle Falconet at the same time, they can probably kill all of them. Because, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skirms going down right there. You know, that's what I love about Gatling guns. They're so beautiful, man. When they do that, that is just disgusting. It's so disgusting, I love it. Show me more. Show me what else you've got. But Kaiserklein really just taking the initiative and saying, you know what, we'll slow push it. We'll roll it in if we have to. We'll take our time. We'll get there eventually. But you got to be a bit careful, though. There are Hussar out on the field, but the Hussar are moving to the north. Going to be looking for a raid. Falconet's now getting off a volley on the Minutemen. No XP. Falling for Kaiser. The Gatling gun's moving up. The Gatling gun's moving up. Potentially getting shots off. All 3. Oh my god, it's so close. Do they get any more shots off? So close. Looks like that 3rd Falconet is going to go down. There's 2 more Gatling guns on the back, but there's been a bit too much of a split. They've all chased after the Falconet, the single Falconet on the back. This is the difference of that range. We've got 24 range up against the 26 range. So it's all that extra range being forced. And now Kaiserklein just completely cleaning up the army of Knuschelbär at this point. We've got a whole bunch of Uhlans. We've got Cav combat coming in from the home city. 13 Uhlans still. 9 war wagons and a Falconet that remains with 16 HP. More skirmishes trickling across the field. Kaiserklein really just putting on a masterclass this evening. Villagers getting chased away by the Hussar of Knuschelbär. The first settler wagon going down. You can see his poor little wagon in the back there. There's actually, if you look carefully, you can see some apples that have just vanished. But they've all gone now. All gone. The apples have been returned back to Mother Nature. House being sieged down on the south. I can feel Kaiserklein imploring Knusch to resign any second now. Say it, Kaiser, say it. Let us see it. Let us see you implore him. Look at the macro from Kaiser. Really nice stuff. 140 unit population, just less than 1,000 floated resources right now. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Considering it's 17 minutes into the game and the macro is this good. So, it's lovely to see. Now we've got the town center being sieged down. A bunch of regulars on the back line. Knuschelbär definitely trying to hold on for dear life. 16 HP Falconet moving in. Let's see if Kaiserklein or Knuschelbär realizes and takes the shot, killing the Falconet. I know I would be. Does he have it? Doesn't have it in him yet. Oh, got the veteran regulars moving out to take the shot instead. Very, very smart play. Gonna lose those regulars as a result. Putting them into melee. Keep in mind that the war wagons have got 20% melee resist. Pikemen now moving in across as well to block. Plenty of skirmishes here for Kaiserklein. 14 skirmishes, going to be more than enough to deal with the regulars of Knuschelbär. 17 regulars now. And just really sieging down this town center, and the game gets called. Knuschelbär throwing in the towel. Kaiserklein being victorious 4-0. The Kaiserklein is on match point right now. There's one more victory for Kaiserklein, and that's it. I am just in awe right now. Kaiser is just putting on a freaking masterclass, dude.